What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, where today, we're about to take you on a wild ride through some of the most unbelievable moments ever caught on the road. If you thought you'd seen it all, think again, because what you're about to witness will leave you speechless. We're diving headfirst into the world of road rage, reckless driving, and those split-second decisions that can change everything. You know the type: drivers who think they own the road, weaving through traffic, laying on the horn, and acting like the rules just don't apply to them. But here's the twist. Every single one of these moments ends with instant karma. That's right, these are the crashes and close calls where the universe steps in and delivers a dose of justice, all caught on camera for the world to see. Each clip is more than just a wild accident, it's a jaw-dropping lesson in what happens when you let your ego take the wheel. Whether it's someone running a red light, cutting off another driver, or just being plain reckless, these moments show exactly why it pays to respect the rules of the road. From aggressive tailgaters who think they can bully their way through traffic, to speed demons weaving in and out of lanes, you'll see karma strike back in the most spectacular, and sometimes hilarious ways. It's a reminder that no matter how fast you go, you can't outrun fate. These aren't just random accidents, they're moments of instant justice, delivered at 60 miles per hour. Sometimes, it's a fender bender. Other times, it's a full-on crash that brings traffic to a standstill and leaves everyone shaking their heads in disbelief. So, buckle up, because what you're about to see is intense, shocking, and maybe even a little bit satisfying. Let these clips be a reminder to always drive safe, stay alert, and never let your emotions get the best of you behind the wheel. Remember, the road isn't a video game, there are no respawns, no second chances, and the consequences are all too real. Every decision matters, and sometimes karma is just waiting around the corner. Are you ready? Let's jump into the most brutal, jaw-dropping instant karma compilation on the internet. Grab your popcorn, sit back, and let's get started. Our first clip is a textbook case of play stupid games, win stupid prizes, but what unfolds here is more than just a cautionary tale. It's a perfect example of how reckless driving and unchecked road rage can turn a simple commute into a disaster in seconds. Watch closely as this black sedan barrels down the highway, weaving dangerously between lanes, tailgating anyone who dares to drive at a reasonable speed, and making it clear that the driver is in a hurry, and doesn't care who gets in their way. The aggression is obvious. The car darts from left to right, barely missing bumpers, and the driver's frustration is written all over their face. Suddenly, the sedan swerves in front of the dashcam car, cutting it off with inches to spare. The driver, clearly agitated, rolls down the window and flips the bird, as if to say, "I own this road." Without a second thought, they stomp on the gas and speed ahead, completely oblivious to the changing conditions up ahead, especially the line of cars that are starting to slow down. While the driver is busy showing off and trying to prove a point, they fail to notice the sea of red brake lights glowing ahead. Their attention is on their own bravado, not the road, and that split second of distraction is all it takes for things to go horribly wrong. By the time they realize what's happening, it's already too late. The sedan's brakes screech, tires smoke, but momentum wins. With a sickening crunch, the car plows straight into the back of a pickup truck. The impact is brutal. Metal crumples, glass shatters, and the chaos of the crash is immediate. The front end of the sedan is completely destroyed, crumpled like a soda can. Airbags explode from the dashboard, filling the cabin with smoke and dust. The engine hisses, steam pours out, and the reality of the situation finally hits the driver. Hard. Meanwhile, the dashcam car, the one that was cut off just moments before, simply cruises by the wreckage. The driver witnesses firsthand the instant karma that's just been delivered, a silent reminder that reckless actions have real consequences. Now, the once aggressive driver is left standing by their wrecked car, watching as a tow truck hauls away what's left of their pride and joy. The cost? A totaled vehicle, a massive repair bill, and a lesson in humility that's sure to linger long after the smoke clears. Letting anger take the wheel is the fastest way to end up in a ditch, or worse. This is what happens when ego and impatience collide with reality. Instant karma, delivered right on schedule. On to the next. Here's why speed limits exist. A sports car rockets down a quiet suburban street, engine screaming. The driver hits a curve way too fast. Physics takes over. The car fishtails, loses control, and slides sideways off the road. It smashes into a massive tree. Metal crunching car, nearly torn in half. All for a few seconds saved. This is the real cost of speeding: a mangled wreck and a life put at risk. Slow down. The 5 minutes you save aren't worth your life. Let's keep rolling. Next clip. Watch a minor traffic spat turn into a major legal disaster. A pickup truck blocks a minivan, stops in traffic, and the driver jumps out, raging. He bangs on the minivan's window, escalating the situation dangerously. The minivan escapes, but the truck gives chase. Unaware, a police cruiser is watching. Suddenly, red and blue lights flash. The cop pulls the truck over, ending the drama. The minivan drives away safely. The truck driver faces tickets, maybe worse. Road rage just earned him a police escort. And a date in court. All avoidable, all on camera. That's what you get for losing your cool. Let's move on. Next up. Tailgating. Annoying, dangerous, and in this clip, a recipe for chaos. It's something we've all seen, and maybe even experienced firsthand. You're driving along, minding your own business, when suddenly you notice a car in your rearview mirror, riding your bumper so closely you can barely see their headlights. It's not just uncomfortable, it's a ticking time bomb, waiting to go off. On a packed highway, a silver sedan is glued to a white SUV's bumper. The traffic is heavy, and everyone's moving at a crawl, but that doesn't stop the sedan's driver from inching ever closer, as if getting just a few feet ahead will somehow make the journey faster. The tension is palpable, and you can almost feel the frustration radiating from both drivers. There's no room for error, and you know what's coming. In these moments, it's not just about impatience, it's about risk. Every car is packed tightly together, and the margin for safety shrinks with every second the sedan refuses to back off. One sudden move, one unexpected brake, and the consequences could be disastrous. Traffic slows, the SUV brakes, and the sedan has no time to react. The brake lights flash, but it's already too late. The sedan's driver slams on the brakes, tires screeching, but momentum and physics win out over wishful thinking. In a split second, the gap disappears entirely. It slams into the SUV, which hits the car ahead. The force of the impact ripples forward, turning a single mistake into a chain reaction. The sound of crunching metal and shattering glass fills the air, and what started as one driver's impatience now involves multiple innocent people. Meanwhile, another tailgater rear-ends the dashcam car. It's a domino effect, one car after another, each too close to stop in time. The chaos spreads in an instant, and suddenly, the entire lane is at a standstill, blocked by damaged vehicles and shaken drivers. In seconds, a four-car pileup unfolds, all because one driver couldn't leave space. The highway is now a scene of confusion and frustration, with horns blaring and tempers flaring. Emergency services are on their way, but for everyone involved, the day has taken a turn for the worse. The aftermath, twisted metal, angry drivers, and a mess for everyone. Insurance information is exchanged, traffic backs up for miles, and what could have been a routine commute is now a major headache. The emotional toll is just as real as the physical damage, with drivers left shaken and upset. One impatient move can ruin the day for a lot of people. Leave space, save lives. It's a simple rule, but one that's too often ignored. The next time you're tempted to tailgate, remember this scene. A few extra seconds of patience can prevent a world of trouble. Let's see what's next. Buckle up. Here we go. And as we move forward, let's keep safety in mind, not just for ourselves, but for everyone sharing the road. Running a red light, never worth it. At a busy intersection, a blue hatchback blasts through a solid red. A delivery truck with the green enters the intersection. The result, a brutal T-bone collision, the hatchback crumpling and spinning across the road. The sound is deafening, the damage catastrophic, all for a few seconds of impatience. The truck driver did nothing wrong, but now both lives are changed. Obeying signals isn't just about tickets, it's about everyone's safety. Break that trust, and the consequences are devastating. Don't risk it. Next clip coming up. Watch closely. Distracted driving. Here's why it's so dangerous. A minivan drifts down a quiet street, the driver glued to their phone. Slowly, the van veers into a parked SUV. Crunch, side mirror gone, deep gash down both vehicles. The driver looks up, panicked, but it's too late. All that damage, just for a text. Put the phone down, it's never worth it. Stay focused, stay safe, let's keep going. Next scene. Impatience on a country road can be deadly. A sedan, stuck behind a slow truck, decides to pass on a solid yellow line. Blind corner ahead, no visibility. As the sedan pulls out, an oncoming car appears. Trapped, the sedan swerves off the road, spins out, and crashes through a fence. The car ends up wrecked in a field, all for trying to save a few seconds. The solid yellow line is there for a reason. One bad decision, and your journey ends in a ditch. Don't gamble with your life. Let's see what happens next. Stay sharp. More karma coming up. Watch this. Drunk driving. Nothing more reckless. Nighttime dashcam footage shows a car swerving, speeding, and running a red light. The driver nearly causes multiple crashes. A responsible citizen calls the police, guiding them to the scene. Police lights appear, siren blaring. The drunk driver finally pulls over. Busted. Thanks to quick action, a disaster is prevented. Never drink and drive. The risk is never worth it. Let's keep the roads safe. Next clip. Hit-and-run drivers, justice is coming for you. At a stop sign, a car gets clipped by another, who speeds off without stopping, but the victim has a dashcam capturing the license plate. Police are called, and the hunt is on. Minutes later, a police cruiser finds the fleeing car and pulls it over. The driver's escape lasted 10 minutes, now they face serious charges. With cameras everywhere, you can't outrun accountability. Justice always catches up. Think twice before you run. More instant karma ahead. Let's roll. Next scene. Motorcyclists are vulnerable. Most ride safe, but not this guy. He lane splits at high speed, weaving through traffic. He aims for a gap, but a sedan changes lanes. The biker clips the car, loses control, and is thrown across the asphalt. His bike cartwheels down the road, parts flying. One reckless move, and it's all over. Painful lesson learned. Respect the road, or it will teach you the hard way. Instant justice, delivered. Stay alert, stay alive. Final scene coming up. That's it for today's Instant Karma compilation. Every clip is a reminder. A car demands your respect and attention. The decisions you make behind the wheel have real, sometimes devastating consequences. Let these videos be a lesson. Don't let anger, impatience, or distraction take control. Drive responsibly, be patient, and get home safe. Thanks for watching. Smash that like button if you learned something. Comment below with the clip that shocked you most, and subscribe for more. Until next time, stay safe out there.